1% hold 40% of wealth? Has India become more unequal than the British Raj? Imagine, you wake up in the morning and realize you don't even have enough money for today's meal, but in the building next to yours, someone has earned crores overnight. What would you think? Is it just a game of luck, or is there a deeper conspiracy? Now picture this. Half of this country's population is struggling every day for their share of bread, while the top 1% are celebrating with new helicopters, luxury mansions, and record-breaking stock market gains every single day. And this isn't just the randomness of the market. This is a well-structured system, an architecture of inequality that may now be even more discriminatory than the British Raj ever was. Today we will delve deep into this very issue. But before we begin, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update on our latest videos. So, without any delay, let's begin today's discussion. When Mumbai-based economic analyst Hardik Joshi analyzed the latest report from the World Inequality database, the picture that emerged was shocking. He stated that income and wealth inequality in India is now even more severe than during the era of British rule. In an article he shared on LinkedIn, he clearly highlighted that the top 1% of India's population holds 40% of the nation's wealth. Meanwhile, the bottom 50% is left with just 6.4%. Think about it. Half the country is surviving on 6.4%, while just 1% sits atop 40% of the wealth. But this isn't just a story told through numbers. It has become the harsh ground reality. Today, farmers in villages struggle to get fair prices for their crops. Laborers fight for a full meal on city streets, while the wealthy make lakhs every hour from the stock market and real estate. Hardik Joshi believes this inequality isn't accidental. It's strategic, a deeply rooted system where everything, from tax policies to media narratives, is designed to deepen the divide. According to Joshi, tax policies disproportionately benefit the rich. The poor bear the burden of indirect taxes, while large corporations receive tax breaks and subsidies. Labor laws are so weak that a daily wage worker has no safety net in case of an accident. Small industries are shutting down, while large corporations continue to consolidate. The profits from real estate, mutual funds, and the stock market are accessible only to those who already have capital. The rest of the population is left weaving dreams through advertisements, dreams they can never touch. The game of political donations and lobbying is a different beast altogether. The rich influence laws in their favor, sway the media, and label any attempt at redistribution as mere charity, twisting public perception. Assistance given to the poor is stigmatized, while tax breaks for the wealthy are glorified as development strategies. The structure of power is built upon this inequality, and unless this framework is dismantled, the gap will only continue to widen. India's current situation is not just similar to British rule. It has in many ways become even more brutal. Back then, the British were foreign traders exploiting India. But today, the same inequality is being driven by Indians against fellow Indians. The system has become more discriminatory because it now operates silently, in the name of policy, in the name of progress. Hardik Joshi argues that India is not lacking in wealth. We produce enough and collect sufficient taxes. But the real question lies in how that money is distributed. When there is minimal investment in essential services like education and healthcare, but massive spending on airports, highways, and statues, the beneficiaries of those decisions become painfully obvious. Warnings from experts are growing more serious. If nothing is done in time, this inequality will hollow out the very foundation of India's democracy. The cracks will not just remain social, they will become political and economic as well. This will lead to increased social unrest, rising crime, and growing political instability. According to Joshi, reducing this inequality requires not just economic reforms but also strong political will. The first step is to rationalize taxation on the wealthy, opening discussions around mechanisms like wealth tax and inheritance tax. Labor laws should be reformed to favor workers, and small businesses must be given access to easy credit and structural support. Additionally, healthcare and education should be treated as fundamental rights for every citizen to ensure equal opportunities for all. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari has also expressed concern over this growing inequality. At an event in Nagpur, he clearly stated that the nation's wealth is becoming concentrated in the hands of a few rich individuals, while the number of poor continues to rise. He emphasized the need to move towards decentralization, not just economically, but institutionally as well. He stressed that the gap can only be bridged by focusing on agriculture, manufacturing, taxation, and infrastructure development. He praised the economic reforms introduced by P.V. Narasimha Rao and Dr. Manmohan Singh. But he also warned that the current trend of economic centralization could prove dangerous in the future. Gadkari's statement holds particular weight because he is considered one of the most senior and experienced leaders in the government. When such concerns arise from within the corridors of power, it must be acknowledged that the issue is indeed serious. Now the question is, will we continue to read about this inequality only in reports and statistics, or will we take real and courageous steps to confront it? Is it possible to imagine an India where every child receives quality education, every sick person gets proper treatment, and every hardworking individual is given their rightful share? If we fail to act now, the future will be even more frightening. Inequality is a slow poison. It not only tears apart society, but also kills the soul of a nation. When wealth, power, and resources become concentrated in just a few hands, the rest of the country is reduced to mere spectators. India's history shows that whenever the common people have risen, change has always followed. The time has come for policymakers, sociologists, industrialists, and ordinary citizens to come together and break down the walls of inequality. Because if we don't act today, future generations will only ask, when you had the data, when you had the warnings, what did you actually do?
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.